right, I'm going to head on over to Pearson Success Net to take a peek at our Pearson eBooks product. You can see when I search Pearson Success Net, it pops up right away in the URL. That would take you directly there. Is pearsonsuccessnet.com. I'm going to click on login, and I have emailed you your username and password. If you need to know what that is, go ahead and search your email for Pearson SuccessNet, and it should show up. I'm going to hit sign in, and the first thing that I see here is kind of a control panel here. And one of the first things that people need to do is go here to this Manage Classes. You can see that I have a class all set up, but in order to create one, like for example, let's say I want a small group, I'm going to hit create a class, because you need a class before you can assign products to it. And before you assign products to the class, you probably need to have kids in there. So I'm going to call it a small group A or whatever you like. And I'm going to make sure that I put the on target and the books and readers in there and hit save. Now you can see that I have two groups. I created one for all the teachers, very similarly named to this, that has all of their students in it. So I'm going to go look at this group right here. And yeah, everything looks to be good. Now when I look at this, if I want to put kids into it, I have to go into roster and view. And from there, I can add a brand new student to the district, or email me and I'll do it for you, or web help desk, not email me. Or I can select from a school roster. I put every 3rd, 4th, and 5th grader in there, and I'm going to hit that and type in a kid. I know that's in there. Oops, last name, Marshanda. And I'm going to hit search, and it'll find the kid, and I'm going to select it and hit select the child and hit save. And now you can see that my small group A has Nadia, my daughter, in it. There. So that's basically how to manage your classes and build a small group or a small class and put kids into it. The next step is basically doing some planning or reviewing of content. So I'm going to go here, and one of the things I can do is it's more than just ebooks. It has a whole bunch of different things: activities, animations, assessments, illustrated cards, and you can see there. Some of these are just for me as a teacher to guide me, and some of these things are items that you can assign to small groups or whole classes. If I do find something that I like, well, this is Spanish, but I can view it before I pass it out to the kids. I can always save things in my favorites by dragging them over. You can see that this item is in there, and so is this one. I'm going to view this blended segments thing. There. Okay. I can search by grade level too. Say, hey, I just want K through 3 English fluency things. I'll go in here. And there's this Read with Fluency 1. I can view it, get the teacher's information, get some more information on it. Leveled reader database. That's kind of a nice thing. How did I get there? I went right up here under content. There's a search, and that's where I am now. But I can go to the leveled reader database and check any of these settings here. Let's say I want a 3rd grade to 4th grade book. I do want the language to be English, and I'll do keyword cat, and I'll search. And you can see that these pop up here. If I click on a name like Animal Helpers, I can get some information about it. I can get a teacher's guide, and I can print off student practice pages. They're just PDFs, and you can print them off. Next, if I click on the title of the book, I get to actually look inside the book right there. Some of these buttons don't really work in Chrome or mobile Safari, but they're eBooks. So I'm glad we have them. Next is this assigned to a class or a group. So if I click that, I can say, hey, I want to give this to everyone in small group A. Hit next. And it tells me that it has been assigned to that small group. There you go. Now, I can assign other activities too. But I'm going to go home and actually log out. And I'm going to log in as the child. And what you would do on an iPad is basically have them get here, log in, and then save that to the desktop as a bookmark, or as to their springboard, to their screen of the home screen of their desktop, and open it like an app. But it's really going to run in the web. So I'm in here as my daughter, and you can see that I have assigned some readers, and you can see that I have animal helpers right there. And as a kid, I can go through and read it. I can even expand it to be full screen too. What else do I have in here? My books. If I have other activities, they'll pop up. But you can see that they have a to-do list. Oh, she hasn't done this yet. It's a game that I assigned to her. And if I click on this, I can participate in it. But we're waiting for it to load, and I'm going to go, oh, here it comes. There you go. And when she's done, she can hit I'm done. And I can see other to-do items, but I can also go to what I've done. And there are some things. There was a movie I had her watch, a little activity about moving letters around, and then that thing I just showed you, a fluency passage. As a student, I can also explore and search for books and other media that I'm interested in. So that's kind of how it looks for a kid. I'm going to go back one more time. I'm sorry this is a longer video. I'm going to go back in here and log it back in as a teacher. And by the way, I can hit on reports here and see what Nadia has done, what my students have done. And I can go group by group by group and see what they have participated in. Yeah. Oh, man, I can search and arrange. I can export them as an Excel file. I can see yeah. That's about it. That's about it. Oh, I can see small group A. Let's see. No assignment. Oh, I didn't. I just did it. So here are some assignments that I had done before. And I can assign end dates and all that stuff to it. But I can score it, delete it, view it, find out more information about it. And I can also assign tests to my groups and use these sort of settings here. Later on we can get more into this, but I haven't explored it much yet, but I just want to get the basics out to you yet. So I'm going to go back home. There's a lot of other things too. These teacher resources here can guide you through it a little bit more. There's also a help menu up here that is very handy. Oops, I opened it up in another window, but you can search in it and pretty much teach yourself anything you'd like to know. There you go. Hope this is a okay introduction to the Pearson eBooks product called Pearson SuccessNet.